Hello there. This is the Rocky Horror Show for the Commodore 64, released in 1985, based on the horror comedy musical, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I think you already guessed that. You can play as either Brad or Janet, who are the two main characters. By the way, I just collected one of the pieces of the Medusa machine. You have to find the pieces of the Medusa machine to free whichever one you're not playing. You have to take it to the D-Medusa machine. Oh, there's Riff Raff, Richard O'Brien. Not that you can actually tell who it is, it just looks like a hunchback with a big fork. Well, there's Janet anyway. Is this the D-Medusa machine? Whatever it is, I can't seem to drop that piece into it. I can't collect any more of them until I've got rid of it. There's another of pieces on the floor there. Oh, I don't know what the bloody hell you're supposed to do then. I've explored this game, I can't find anything else that looks like it might be the D-Medusa machine. Oh, I've got to avoid this bloke with his laser gun. If he hits you with his laser gun, it's instant death. Oh, hello. Is that a man or a woman? Can't really tell in this day and age. Probably best not to ask. Whoever he is, he's just nicked all his clothes. Do you mind? There might be little kids watching this. And this is something that really gets on my nerves. Sometimes you just can't get away from these people. They just keep coming up to you and waffling on about absolutely biffing nothing. And if you're going to go around the place like that, I'd watch out for anyone coming up to you with a big Frank N Furter. I saw the movie quite recently. A good film, I thought. I don't seem to be able to pick up this key. Oh, I don't know, his hands might be otherwise occupied. To quote a great philosopher, I ain't fucking interested. Oh, will you bugger off, you silly sod? These backgrounds are the same as the Spectrum version. Well, I think it's kind of a bit cheap, considering this was 10 quid in 1985. Full price game. You're right, so maybe they had to pay for the licence. There was nothing stopping them making new backgrounds for the Commodore 64 version, was there? Oi, will you stop flashing? I was actually talking to him, not that big telly or whatever it is. Well, I still can't seem to get rid of this piece of the machine. I don't know where you're supposed to take it in that case. There's Richard O'Brien again. He'd have made a good Doctor Who, I've always thought. I know people saying, oh, you'd have been a bit too creepy for the little kids. Maybe they should have like a darker Doctor Who series, where the Doctor is a more sinister sort of character. He could be like an alternative universe version or something. Janet and John are jumping. There's a weird room in this game. There are all these things flying about, hypodermic needles and stuff by the looks of it. They're all flying around the room. Well, I thought for a minute I was in one of Will Self's trips. Will Self, by the way, got high on drugs while he was on the same aeroplane as John Major. Mind you, that's probably the only way to get through a conversation with John Major. Oh, I still can't seem to get hold of this key. I know you can get it off the walls. I've done it before when I was playing this. No, obviously not. I have to find another one somewhere else. From what I've played of this, I don't think specific keys open specific doors. Then you just find a key, you can just open one of the doors, whichever one you want. Oh, not again. Will you come back with my clothes, you thieving little git? Oh, and here we go again. Yes, they're all going to know the lines off by heart by the time he's finished. Oh, how did that happen? He's got his clothes back. Oh, watch out for the bloke with his laser gun. You can't do anything about him. I don't know, maybe you collect a crystal or something and then he sods off. Oh, I've got to hang around and wait for this lift now. Oh, brilliant, that's that then. That is unbelievably cheap. That's just the problem with this. One hit and you're dead. No matter how many blooming things you've collected. And let's be Janet this time. I don't think she has any kind of different abilities. It just seems to be superficial. Like that Paperboy 2. You can play as Paper Girl. And yeah, the difference is she's got a ponytail. That's about it. I've got one of the pieces at least. Not quite sure what you're supposed to do with it. Oh, you can put your long zappy thing away when there's a lady present. Well, these backgrounds are Spectrum graphics, so I mean they're still quite well drawn on that. I mean some of the blooming Commodore 64 games that were just Spectrum ports, they're absolutely blooming terrible, absolutely glitch-ridden, unplayable. At least they've changed the characters in this, even if they are kind of blocky. Go up in the lift. I'm not going to risk walking into that. I think there must be some way of deactivating it. Oh no, there's Marge Simpson or someone. She's pretty annoyed because of all the homophobia. Don't know quite what was behind there. Not so I want to know, to be quite honest. Could be a couple on their honeymoon or something. I'm not sure what that freezer temperature thing on the right is supposed to be about. I think it's a biker or something that's in deep freeze. If he thaws out, he comes after you or something like that. There's another key down there, 2 more pieces of the machine. You've got to transport them one by one, which means it really is a race against time. Oh yeah, right, this game is not terrible. It's just not that exciting, to be quite honest. After about 5 minutes you're just getting bored of it, wandering about. You've got to pick up the pieces and take them to that machine one by one, so it just gets repetitive. And that character with the blooming laser gun is far too dangerous. And all this blooming roaming about, faffing about, you're just going to run out of time, to be quite honest. And it probably doesn't help the backgrounds are recycled from the Spectrum version. They've changed the characters, but they're now kind of blocky. Maybe if there'd been a bigger play area it might have helped a bit. I mean, if this had been a budget game, then maybe it'd been okay if you were a fan of the film. I mean, it certainly is a heck of a lot better than most movie tie-ins I've played. But I mean, 10 quid in 1985. It's just not the sort of thing you're going to want to play over and over again. It's more a curio than anything else.
Just a jump to the left.
And the perverted fear of violence chokes the smile on every face.